Kanu Hawaii is a community of people working to make Hawaii a better place, starting with ourselves. Everything in Kanu starts with the words, I will. That is, it starts with making a personal commitment, a change in your life that helps model values of environmental sustainability, compassion, and builds a locally more resilient community. Examples of the kinds of commitments people make are you might commit to volunteer in your community with your family once a month. You might commit to trying to avoid bottled water to cut down on all that plastic waste and all the emissions that come along with it. You might commit to cutting down on your energy use at home by turning off all the lights and all the appliances when you leave the house. What Kanu offers is a place to share those commitments publicly. We post them online. You can see what folks have committed to. People can see what you've committed to. You can find other folks who've made similar commitments. And we keep track of impact, so we can say, you're the 1,565th person to swear off a bottled water, and here's how much trash together we keep out of the landfill every year. The idea is to build a sense of community, to share tips and inspiring stories, and to lead each other by example toward a movement. We start with ourselves, with that personal commitment, but we don't stop there. We challenge ourselves and each other to find ways that we can work together to shape the community in bigger ways. And toward that end, Kanu Hawaii runs just about every other month a call to action, a challenge. So for example, in July, we run a month-long energy challenge that asks people to cut their electricity and gasoline bills by 25% during the month of July. And our commitment is to provide the best tips and most inspiring stories to help people do that. In September, we run a month-long Eat Local challenge that calls on people to try to eat strictly local during the month of September. In December, during the holiday season, which is the time we produce a lot of waste, we challenge people to cut down on waste, especially paper and food waste, during the waste-heavy holidays. Again, the notion is to start with ourselves, but then to find ways to connect with other people and use our group power to change the world around us in larger ways. At the heart of all this, at the heart of the Kanu community, is the Hawaiian concept of kuleana. And that really is a word that combines responsibility and privilege. The idea that it is a privilege to be able to take responsibility, and that with privilege comes responsibility. So the idea is that we take that word kuleana to heart, we start with ourselves, and then we team up with others who have made similar commitments to change the world around us. And you can learn more at kanuhawaii.org.